How about Jackson Holliday, though? Okay, so Glaber, fine at the price. Jackson Holliday versus Colt Keith was actually something of a toss-up, I think, last year at this position. Keith played all year in the big leagues. Holliday very clearly didn't.
Let's throw up our graphic.
The same,
This is a fun
the
graphic.
lefty one again, or the other one? The hard hit. Yeah.
So this is second half hard hit rate for second baseman. And Ketel Marte is at the top, of course, because it's Ketel Marte, and he's always going to be at the top of the hard hit related board for second baseman. Gavin Lux is second. We know he's an extreme platoon risk, but at least he was hitting the ball and swinging fast in the second half. Brandon Lau was third. We know he's like the barreler in this group. Jackson Holliday was fourth. It didn't lead to a total renaissance. He had an 87 WRC plus, 8.5% barrel rate, still had strikeout situations, but he was hitting the ball hard. So I like that. I also like that the upside here. So Jackson Holliday is the guy on this list that could be an everyday player and has still star ceiling. And I think we saw a little bit of that with a 46% hard hit rate. That is pretty impressive for someone who otherwise had a depressing, terrible year.
Yeah, and if Jackson Holliday didn't play in the big leagues at all, I say this like every draft season about somebody. If Jackson Holliday hadn't played in the big leagues at all, the way we talk about him and think about him would be completely different. Because for the time he was at AAA last year, as a 20-year-old, 73 games, he popped 10 homers, he stole 8 bases, he walked 21% of the time, and ran a 142 WRC plus. And because the first 60 games in the big leagues were not a top prospect that just hit the ground running, it creates that little bit of doubt. The projections spit out less than full-time playing time because it's a crowded depth chart. I understand it. But power, speed, an okay average, a very good OBP, and a K rate that you can wrestle with as much as you want. 26.6% from Steamer, 25.5% from Oopsie. There's so much hit tool here. I have a very hard time looking at Jackson Holliday, thinking about all the things that people who analyze prospects said and wrote about him the last couple of years, and telling myself he's a complete bust already. Like, that just seems insane to me to just be that quick to say, they were wrong about Jackson Holliday. I think that's
He's 21
silly.
still.
I think there's a really nice opportunity to get early round potential at a lower mid-round sort of price.